On his way back from Washington, Christie was asked to leave Amtrak's quiet car for violating the one rule of the quiet car. There's just one rule you have to remember if you're in the quiet car. And what is it? No talking in the quiet car. Witnesses say Christie got on the train just as it was about to leave. He was yelling at a security detail. He sat down, and witnesses say he immediately got on his cell phone. Passengers give conflicting accounts of what happened after that, but a spokesman for Christie said, on a very full train this morning, the governor accidentally took a seat in Amtrak's notorious quiet car. After breaking the cardinal rule of the quiet car, the governor promptly left once he realized the serious nature of his mistake and enjoyed the rest of his time on the train from the cafe car.
I yearn for the days of my industry not being a band of self-effacing morons who just can't wait to giggle their way through a story filled with innuendo, secondhand reports, and being able to use big words like kerfuffle. I grew up in the Northeast. I've been shoveled into the infamous Amtrak quiet car several times, admonished by a guy who looked and acted mysteriously like Bernie Sanders, buried in a jacket 3 sizes too big, a cap pulled down over his bloodshot eyes, and reading a copy of the Village Voice, which about 9 people still read, the rest uses cat litter. I apologized for speaking above a whisper when on my way, much like what Chris Christie did. He didn't know he was on the quiet car, and when he realized the mistake and was told about it, he politely apologized and moved to another car. That's it. No big deal. Yet the real drivers of this political season clown car, my broadcast brethren that have been giving the keys to a fading, wheezing, out-of-shape and way out-of-tune media machine built on insulting cuteness and seeking to outsnark everybody else, got into the driver's seat along with the pinheads from phony news sites and social media morons and slammed this slice of nothing into the face of their lowbrow and low-intelligence lemmings, missing the real story. Christie's appearance earlier that day on Face the Nation, where the New Jersey governor sounded and acted more presidential than anyone in the current collection of cliched hacks and phonies could have even mustered any time with scripts and teleprompters.
There's lawlessness in this country. The president encourages this lawlessness. He encourages it.
Encourages it how?
Well, by his own rhetoric. He does not support the police. He doesn't back up the police. He justifies Black Lives Matter. I mean,
but Black Lives Matter shouldn't be justified at all?
Listen, I don't believe that movement should be justified when they're calling for the murder of police officers, no.
But they're not calling for the murder of police officers.
Sure they are. They've been chanting in the streets for the murder of police officers.
Well, individuals have, but the Black Lives Matter is about.
Listen, you know, John, that's what the movement is creating. And the President of the United States is justifying that. But not only that, he hasn't backed up police officers from the minute he's gotten into office. And we could cite instance after instance. And there's a lawlessness about no sanctuary cities. We should not have sanctuary cities in this country. The president countenances that. That type of lawlessness sets a tone.
Look, this is not a personal endorsement of Chris Christie, simply a member of the media delivering fact and not fluff for a change, trying to snap the timing chain from this current political clown car and get people to start seeking out politicos who are saying something of substance instead of promoting their resorts, their book, or their mugs on a new line of underoos for babbling idiots. The way this political process is going right now, with the majority of the media giggling and guffawing their way through stories that rank high on the Kardashian scale, we may as well start lining up for those undergarments and snapping them on our heads instead of in the depository regions. At least we'll have earned it after being led by the nose by those who believe that you, me, and everybody else, if you're a voter, we're just too stupid to see facts through the excretory remnants of this political cycle. Stop giggling. Stop giving us the rumors. Get to the news, damn it. That's what it's all about, and that's what the American people deserve every single day, every single second. That's my opinion, telling it like it is. Rock on, true believers. No quiet car here. It's all time for that and a whole lot more. See you tomorrow, right back here on The Hard Line.